Yo, this is your boy, the Bama Beast, Marcus Brimage.
Jeff Monson.
My name's Brad One Punch Pickett.
My name is Bobby Lashley.
Hi, my name is Soriano.
It's John Hackleman, Pitmaster.
Hi, this is Jorge Santiago.
I'm Michael Chiesa.
And I'm here talking about Silva versus Diaz. I'm going with the Spider all the way. Just for the simple fact that I've been his fan for a long time, and I'm used to injuries and having surgery, and I always root for a guy coming off surgery. That's just how I roll.
That's a tough one for me because I like both of them. I think Nick Diaz is an incredible fighter. I like Anderson Silva. Him coming back, he has a lot to prove. But you know, it could go, I think it could go either way. I know a lot of people are just for Anderson Silva because of what he can do and what he's done in the past. But Nick Diaz is going to come after him, and that's the one thing that most fighters haven't done with Anderson Silva. So I think this fight's going to go either way. I'm, of course, going to just stay neutral on this one.
Anderson, you know, he's still one of the best in the world. He's broke so many records and won so many fights in the UFC, but I feel like age is starting to catch up with him. You know, he had the leg break. He's had a long layoff. Nick's had a long layoff too, but I know Nick well, and Nick doesn't take time off. He hasn't fought in a long time, but he's still in the gym. He's still training. He's still in shape. I mean, you look at the guy, and he's still shredded. You know, I think Anderson will be reluctant to throw leg kicks, and you know, he's got that, you know, it's a mental block. He's got a rod in his shin, and it hasn't even been that long, and he's going to get out there and fight one of the best welterweights in the world. Nick doesn't got to cut weight. Anderson does. There's a lot of things that sway in Nick's favor, so I got to say Nick takes that fight by split decision.
I think it'll be the most interesting fight in 2015, and it could be the fight of the year, and I'm looking forward for the boxing match. That's how I think it's going to be.
I say 209 in the house. Stockton rules.
I like Nick Diaz. I know him pretty good. I just would find it hard to go against Anderson Silva in this particular matchup. I think it's just a style, so I'd have to say Anderson Silva.
I think there's going to be a throwdown with a lot of bitch slapping going on.
I have to go with Nick Diaz. I think the boxing's going to get the best of Anderson Silva, and I think the combinations are going to get to him, so I pick Nick Diaz.
Anderson Silva, though, I mean, that straight left is brutal.
Silva should win this fight. You know, Diaz does pose a lot of problems and stuff, but I think technically Anderson Silva is a much better fighter. Obviously, in his last two fights, he didn't do as well as he has been doing. But you know, last one was a freak incident. It depends how he's recovered from that. You know, but I see Anderson Silva winning by TKO.
But I just don't see anyone beating any Diaz. I mean, to me, the Diaz's brothers, they're the 209. I mean, I don't know if you know the 209, but that's the 209 in the house, and I represent the Stockton crew. I just don't. They're the toughest two guys. I mean, it's like conditioning and toughness, you know, to the 10th power. I just don't see. I just see a war. I'm not even gonna predict who wins because I don't really care because I love them both, Anderson and Nick. But I think it's gonna be a war, and it's gonna be two of the baddest dudes on the planet.